Hello everyone and welcome back to Extreme Gaming Fever, and today I'm going to share with you 8 golden tips that will help you to earn money really quickly in Farming Simulator 16. So let's start from tip number 8, and tip number 8 is plant profitable crops. So before we move to the complicated things, let's discuss some basic things first, which you need to know right when you start a new career. In every farming simulator game, there is at least one most profitable crop. In this case, it's the canola. So plant as much canola as possible to earn a handsome amount of money. You may have to plant canola again and again in order to get enough money to upgrade your tools. Let's move on to the next tip, and the tip number 7 is empty your silos. So when you start a new career in Farming Simulator 16, it will ask you to choose a level like beginner, normal or expert. If you choose beginner, you will have 10,000 liters of each crop in your farm silo. If you choose normal, you will have 5,000 liters of each crop in your farm silo. And if you choose expert, then you will simply fucked up, because you will have nothing in your farm silos. Whatever, the thing I'm trying to say here is that if you have chosen any of the first two options, for instance like if you have chosen beginner or normal, then you will have something in your farm silos which you can sell and earn some extra cash as a bonus to get at least one better upgrade. Okay, so let's move to the next tip, and the tip number 6 is get better equipment. So better tool means more money in less time. So when you start a new career, try to figure out which activity is wasting more of your time. In my case, when I started the new career in the recent Farming Simulator 16 series, it was the cultivation and sowing process. So I earned some money and get rid of the default cultivator and the seeder and bought the new ones with better working range. And trust me, it was so worth it. You have no idea how much time it saved. That's, I have saved a lot of time by just upgrading my cultivator and seeder. Okay, let's move to the next tip, and tip number 5 is use fertilizer. Now fertilizers greatly improve the yield of crops both in real life as well as in Farming Simulator 16 or in Farming Simulator games. In Farming Simulator 16, you can get double the amount of crop from the same field if you will use fertilizer. So use fertilizer if you want more yield from your crops. Okay, let's go and go to the tip number 4, and tip number 4 is get manure. Okay, so this is a very important tip. It's good to use fertilizers to improve the yield of your crop, but in Farming Simulator 16, fertilizers cost almost a fortune. So once you upgrade your basic tools, get a baler and a bale collector to make straw bales and unload those straw bales on the cow farm. Your cows will start producing manure immediately. Once you will make enough money to get a manure spreader, you will be able to fertilize your crops for free. And trust me, it will save you a hell lot of money. Next tip is, the tip number 3 is complete missions. So in single player mode, you will often see this old man asking you for help. It's called mission system. If you will help this old man, then you can get up to $25,000 in just a minute or two. It's almost equal to the price of a small tipper full of canola. So see how much time you can save. Okay, so next up, or the tip number 2 is wait for the great demands. Now you will often see this old man and it will ask you that I will pay you a certain amount of extra money if you will sell your certain crop on that certain selling point. That this is called the great demand. So you should have stockpile some crops in your farm silo, so whenever there is a great demand on a certain crop, you can earn a lot of money from that crop by selling that crop with some really extra money. And last but not the least, and the final tip here, is watch ads. You can also earn a good amount of money by just watching some ads. One ad will give you $25,000, and normally the game offers you to watch a minimum of 3 ads one day. So which means you can earn $75,000 a day in Farming Simulator 16. So that's a really good way to earn some really extra money. So I just hope these tips will help you to start a better career in Farming Simulator 16. So leave a like for this video if you really enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you in my next video very soon. Bye.